Benin is actually a great school, but then it is it's great, but then it is if you're a 100 level student, just know that your first year, your hostel will be stay up bunk in one small corner like this. Prepare your mental health before you come into this university because it's not even easy. Good morning, you know, Joe, you know, they agree. So. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kosi Okoye. If this is your first time of seeing my face, you are highly welcome. All you have to do is to just click on the subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell to always know when I release a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi guys, welcome. This is actually my second video here on this channel. Of course, I'm still a new YouTuber. Okay, so guys, as you can tell from the title of this video, you already know what this video is all about. If you just got admission into the University of Benin, or you're still waiting to get admitted into the University of Benin, then you should definitely keep on watching because this video is for you. I am a student of the University of Benin, and at the time of recording this video, I am presently in my 300 level studying fine art education. If not because of ASU strike, I'll be in my final year, but it's fine. It's alright, it's fine. Well, University of Benin is actually a great school, but then it is it's great, but then it is the people that are in the school can understand what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm talking about. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the accommodation, the acceptance fees, school fees, the lifestyle of Benin, everything you need to know about the University of Benin. And you should pay rapt attention to this video because I researched for this very particular video because this is the first time I'm researching about my school. Before we go on to the video, I would love to congratulate every one of you that have gotten admitted and gotten admission into this school because it is not easy. I know what it is to get admitted into the great University of Benin. It is not easy. Like, if you've gotten admission into this school, congratulations. And if you've not and you're still hoping and you're still waiting, just wait, just keep on hoping on God. I believe what is for you is for you, and when it's your time, it's your time. So don't lose hope. Keep on hoping on God. If you guys don't know that the University of Benin has 2 campuses. What did I say? 2 campuses. I was one of the many victims in this particular area. So until I got to school, I knew that we have 2 campuses. Now there is the main campus and the other campus. The main campus is the Bowo campus. The other campus is the Ekenwa campus. Now in the Ekenwa campus, it just consists of only 4 courses. That is fine arts, early childhood education, mass communication, and theater art. Now, if you fall under these 4 courses I just mentioned, or if this is the course they gave to you to study in this school, just know that you're not going to be in the main campus. You are going to be in Ekenwa campus. And if you are thinking that Ekenwa campus is just probably a stone throw away to the main campus, no, my dear. From Ekenwa campus to the main campus, you are going to take 2 buses. 2 good buses from Ekenwa to Ring Road, then from Ring Road to the school. 2 buses, so it's actually far from each other, but we are doing it. And just know that Ekenwa campus is not big. It is not big at all. If you're having hope and you're having faith that Ekenwa campus is okay, fine, it's the second campus, then it's big. It's not big. It's not even big compared to, in fact, I don't even know if it's up to half compared to the main campus. It's small. The life there is boxed. Ekenwa campus is just students in Ekenwa campus, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, Ekenwa campus is just there. Just know that it's just there. Like, in fact, students in Ugbo hardly even recognize me that from Ekenwa campus. It's sad, but I'm almost done and we've got to live the life that we're meant to live. That's our fate. That's what they say we should go to. But still, trust me, you have no option than to just love the place because it's still far better. I will not say far better, but at least in so many ways, in some ways, is still better than the main campus. Okay, so now if you fall under fine arts, early childhood education, theater arts, and mass communication, know now that your campus is Ekewa campus, not Ugbowo campus. Ekewa campus, not Ugbowo campus. Don't worry, I'm going to leave it out on the screen so you guys would see the name and everything. And I'm going to leave the pictures of the both campuses. But the thing I recognize is that when I went online to check for the University of Benin, so just the Ugbowo campus that was coming out, and I said, okay, let me go and check for University of Benin Ekewa campus. We don't even have any good picture. There was no good picture, nothing. As in, what was just there was all the statue made by we fine art students. That was all that was just there, like the gates. There was no good picture of the gates. Don't worry, the picture I saw, I'm going to leave it out on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, this is a shame. Like, I feel like as Ugbowo campus is like on the net, why can't Ekewa be? Mass communication students, what are you guys doing? I know that they are coming for me. But you two guys, go and check it out now. Just go and browse at Uniben Ekewa campus, and the pictures you will see is just, in fact, it's something else. Something. So guys, let's get into the main gist of today. So the first thing you guys should do, or you have done, that's if you've gotten admission, but if you're still waiting, the first thing you should do is when they give you admission, you have to accept the admission. That's if you want the course, because they will give you the course you want to study. They will give you your course and everything. Actually, they will send it to JAMB first, so it's not through your JAMB site that you've been checking for your admission that they're going to use to like give you the admission. So you have to first accept. Then if you don't want the admission, you can reject. But once you accept the admission, you will now move over to paying of acceptance fee. Now, I think this acceptance fee, there is like a limited amount of time for you to pay your acceptance fee. But when I researched and I saw, I researched that what is the deadline for the acceptance fee, they were like, the deadline is not yet out. So if you've gotten admission and you've not paid your acceptance fee, make sure you keep on checking for when the deadline is, so you wouldn't so they wouldn't take the admission away from you. Now, what is an acceptance fee? Acceptance fee is the payment you make to keep your admission slots. Now, if you don't make that payment at the stipulated time they give you, they're going to take the admission away from you. So you should want to make the payment. Now, if you are not gotten admission yet, I feel like you should just like ready your money and ready everything. If you have the hope that you're going to give you admission, just ready your money and everything, so when they just give you the admission, it's better to even just pay early than to be checking for the deadline. But I know that there's no money and everything now, but I would just really advise that you just like save up for your acceptance fee, so that because it's not easy to get admission in Nigeria, it's not easy to get admission in the University of Benin. So once they've given admission, just try to like save up money for the acceptance fee so that you will pay on time. Now, the fee payment for the clinical students, the clinical students, I don't even know what's in. I will leave it on the screen. I think the fee is 80,000 naira, but for all that departments and everything, the fee is 60,000 naira. So you have to pay the sum of 60,000 naira for your acceptance fee. That's if you're not in the medicine. I don't even know. I'll put it on the screen. I've forgotten most of those things. So after you pay your acceptance fee, you move over to your clearance. You guys are so lucky now that clearance is now online. I'm really happy that Uniben have sense, because our time we had to go to Uniben. We had to travel down to Benin to do our clearance. But now clearance is online. All you have to do is to just go on the COFA page, uniben.weup.org. Don't worry, I'm going to leave it on the screen for you guys to see. Chrome is a better browser for you guys to log into the COFA page. Then when you log into uniben.weup.org, then you're going to see everything. Like, they're going to list out the way you're going to do your online clearance, the documents you need. They're going to list out everything for you, and I will advise that you make your research yourself, because that when I was in a fresher years before I even resumed, I joined so many legit Facebook group page, and through that I got contacts that added me to a WhatsApp group page. Get to know people that also just got admitted into the school with you, so that you guys rub minds and ask questions. What documents do we need for your online clearance? Then after you are done with your online clearance, I'm going to leave it on the screen so that you guys can follow properly. After you're done with your online clearance, then you proceed to pay your school fees. Now, this school fees of a thing, actually, University of Benin deadline for school fees probably a month before exam, or I don't really know, but it's not like something you have to pay fast. If you don't have the money for it, you can just calm down, save your money, and pay before the deadline for the payment of the school fees. Now, school fees payment, of course, this thing is the same in every university. Your school fees is not the same. You're a medical science students, school fees is different from the other departments. Don't worry, I'm going to leave everything here for you guys to follow. The school fees for Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Engineering, of Education, Faculty of all those other faculties that is not related to science, the school fees is 69,900. Then for the science faculty and everything that related to science, you guys school fees is 73,500. I think I'm correct. I don't know. I'll just leave it on the screen so you guys can follow properly. Then you can, if you have the money, of course, you can just pay your school fees on time, so that it will just leave your heart, so that if it's like a burden that will just get lifted up your shoulder. So if you have the money, you can pay your school fees immediately. But if you don't have the money, you can save up for later. But just know that once it's the deadline, it's the deadline. University of Benin is very clear. They will not even answer you again. They'll just, I don't know. Now, the next is accommodation. I'm laughing like this because accommodation is really something in that school. The University of Benin does not even care about where their students will lay their head. Their own is just to admit students, admit students, admit students, admit students. They don't even care about the accommodation. They are just doing their own. Like, it's so frustrating. When it comes to accommodation in this school, it's really frustrating. I'm telling you. Now I'm going to be talking on the hostel accommodation. For the Ugbowo campus, there is Hall 1, there is Hall 2, there is Hall 3, there is Hall 4, Hall 5, Hall 6, Keystone, NDDC. I don't even know if I'm right, but I'm going to leave everything on the screen. For the Keystone, I feel like that hostel is much more better. If you have money, you can just live a comfortable life. You can apply for the Keystone hostel. It is much more better. I don't really know anything about hostels in Ugbowo, really, because I'm not an Ugbowo student. I'm a student of the Kema campus, so I don't really know things about their hostel. All I know is that the hostel is really nice, and it's comfortable. It's really comfortable. Then I think the NDDC hostel is for the medical students. I don't know, but like, I will research, and if you need to know more about these things, just DM me on my Instagram, and I will make research and ask questions for you guys, or you guys can just go ahead and research things yourself. That's all about the Keystone and NDDC hostel. So now for the Hall 1, Hall 2, Hall 3. I know a bit about this one because in 100 level I stayed there for a while. I was in Hall 3 for a while before I finally moved to Kema campus. So I know a bit. Me, I will not advise you to stay in the hostel, but same time I will not advise you to stay off campus, because it's not everybody that will get house off campus. People are destined to be in hostel like me. My mother never ever supported me staying off campus. It was hostel or nothing. So like I said, I will not advise stay in the hostel, but still I will not advise you to like stay off campus. If you can stay in the hostel, no problem, stay in the hostel. You just have to cope and live your life. There's nothing you can do. The hostel is not so comfortable. I mean, if you're a 100 level student, just know that your first year, your hostel, in fact, you'll be staying up bunk in one small corner like this. They don't give you wardrobe. You don't even have a wardrobe. You don't even have a good space of your own. Like, The hostel, I will leave a picture of what the hostel looks like. I didn't see I didn't see a picture of the inner rooms. It's just like the outer view of the hostel. I'm going to leave a picture on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And for the students that are in Ugowo hostel and you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys can relate to this. It's not so comfortable, but then what can you do? You just have to stay there and enjoy it till you graduate. So that's all for hostels in Ugowo campus. Next up, hostels at Ekewa campus. Okay, so I know a lot about this one because this is my campus. Okay, so I know a lot. Now, for students in Ekewa campus, our hostel is much more 100% better than that of the Ugowo hostel. Please don't come for me. You guys know it's true. Those that have actually visited Ekewa campus, they can testify to this. They say it a lot that you guys hostel is just very nice and comfortable. Our hostel is not like story building like that. Our hostel is just like bungalow. I'll leave a picture on the screen for you guys to see. Our hostel is much more better, spacious, good wardrobe. Even if you're a 100 level student that is up bunk, you really enjoy your stay because our hostel is actually like spacious, comfortable. Honestly, but I'm not trying to say that sometimes it can be dirty. Of course, it's hostel. It always gets dirty sometimes, but then it's very comfortable to that of the Ugowo hostel. Now we have the Nelson Mandela hostel, that's for the boys hostel, and we have Margaret Apple hostel, that's for the female hostel. Now in the female hostel, we have 7 blocks. That's block A, block B, C, D, E, F, G. Now for block A to block E, in a block there's 12 rooms. Okay, in a block 12 rooms. Then in a room 6 students are allowed. That's how it is. That's how it's coupled to be. 1 200 level students, 1 300 level students, 2 100 level students, then 2 400 level students. If you're 100 level and you're 400 level students, you even have more advantage for a hostel space, or like the 200 level and the 300 level students. Okay, so our hostel is really okay. From block A to block E is actually north south. You can buy your carpet. Don't worry, if you're 100 level, you don't have to worry about all these things because your bunkie that person staying down will sit her corner like the way she wants. I know this now that you are not the owner of the corner. Your corner is up bunk. If you now have a wicked bunkie that will not even want you to breathe, not let you bring your friends in. If you are putting your leg on the floor, why are you putting your leg on the floor? There are actually people that are so wicked like that. So just know that your corner is up bunk. Even if the room is super comfortable, just know that your corner is up bunk, not down bunk. So your bunkie have the right to do whatever she wants to do with her corner. She has the right to arrange your load as she wants it to be. So, but nevertheless, Ekewa hostel is actually comfortable. Now for the block F and G, you know I just finished talking about A to E. For the F and G, it has 20 rooms in a block. Then in a room, just 4 students, and it's styled and has fans. We call those ones PG hostel. That's the F and G. We call it PG hostel, but it's still inside the Margaret Apple hostel. Like, it's actually more smaller than that of the A to E, but it's still comfortable. Like, it's still okay. Imagine you don't have to spend money to buy carpets and all that. There's fan, although some fans have spots, but you can, it's still okay. So that's that with the female accommodation. Now for the male accommodation, that's in the Mandela hostel. I think it's still up to G or F. I don't even know. I'm going to ask if it's up to G or F. I think it's 20 rooms in a block. There's even more rooms for the male hostel than that for female hostel, and it's not supposed to be so, because you can enter a room and you just see one boy in the room. One boy will just have the whole room to himself. I mean, that's supposed to be for a girls hostel. Like, girls actually more in hostels than guys, but I don't know, Sha, that's the way they make everything to be. Okay, so that's that about the hostel accommodation. Now moving on to the off-campus accommodation. Now in Ugowo campus, there is Osasoge, there is BDPA, and there is Ecosodin. Now most students actually stays in Ecosodin. Now these places are around the school. Okay, so don't get confused and think that it's maybe probably far away or something. They are actually around school, and I don't really stay in, like I said, I'm not even an Ubowo student, so I don't really know things about the off-campus accommodations in Ubowo, alright? So if you want to know more about these things, just kindly DM me on my Instagram and I will help you ask questions and I'll help you research on them, okay? So now in Ekewa campus, there is Owina, there is Aboma, there is Agbo Junction, and there is College Road. Students stay more in Owina and College Road. If you're someone that wants to stay off campus, you can just like DM me, so I'll ask questions for you guys. But for the hostel accommodation, actually, you are going to wait. At this point, we're even on strike, okay? So, and the way you apply for hostel accommodation is when the school hostel portal open, and that's for the next section. We are on strike right now, and we're not even done with this current section. So the hostel portal is actually closed. If we are done with this section and they give us our resumption date rather, and you get the news that hostel portal are open, all you have to do is just to go on your profile page and just research. I would suggest that you have someone that is more experienced than you to help you actually do it. Just have someone that will help you go through with it. That's all about the accommodations in the University of Benin. This video is already so long. Okay, let's just finish this quickly. So when you're done preparing for all these things, you should want to prepare for your mental health. Because prepare your mental health for this school, because Uniben is not beans. Our nickname for Uniben is Unibend. Unibend. In fact, the school already even tells you, because when you're coming through the gate of the main campus, yeah, there is a statue that like the hand is up like this. By the time you're coming closer, it bends. Coming closer, it bends. Coming closer, it bends. Until you reach the last stage, it bends, finish. That's to tell you that I shall come into this school. The school, they bend you. That's the meaning. As you're coming into this school, they are bending and bending and bending and bending and bending you. Because I'm not sure you can go out the same way you enter that school. So you should want to prepare your mental health. A lot of students get depressed and drink sniper, commit suicide in Uniben. A lot of students do that. So I don't think you should want to take your life. There is life after university. The real world starts after university. So you should want to prepare your mental health so you don't go about getting depressed. Prepare your mental health before you come into this university, because it's not even easy. Lecturers will frustrate you. Your roommates will frustrate you. Being alone will frustrate you. Transport will frustrate you. Everything will frustrate you. So especially if you don't stay in Benin, just prepare your mind. As I'm leaving my parents' house, so as I'm coming to another strange land I don't know, as I'm coming to prepare your mental health, because that place. So the next and final one is cultural differences. If you're someone that does not stay in Benin, like you're staying out of Benin, you're coming to a different state entirely, where the culture is totally different. Like it's so different from where you're coming from. I live in Lagos, and getting into Benin, the very first time I and my mom went to Benin, I think I was going to write my post-it and we entered a bus in the morning. We're going to the main campus. So someone now entered again. The person said, good morning, No, we're like, we're just thinking that probably the person just likes to greet. Another person entered, good morning. Till the last person that entered that bus, they were greeting. And we were like, we did not greet. Because coming from somewhere in Lagos, we get time to greet. Your entry bus, you're greeting. It was actually funny. I actually thought probably that was like something that, I thought maybe that was just that day. But this is my third year in this school. Like I'm in 300 level, and if I enter a bus, even me, I did forget. Honestly, because I was not trained to have that in my mind. I don't have I didn't forget. I go enter bus, I go just on my own. I don't even look at anybody. But you still say, good morning, Joe, they greet. Benin is actually a very, very fun place to be. Honestly speaking, I will not lie. I actually love the life in Benin. If you understand their way, if you understand their lifestyle, you will enjoy your schooling, you will enjoy the place, the transport price, how they even do. Like in Lagos now, if you are in a bus, you must have a bus stop and you call the bus stop. Maybe probably now you are getting together and say Ikeja under bridge, oh wow, that's how to say it in Lagos. But if you are in Benin buses, anywhere you can say, you just shout stop. If it's the middle of the road, the driver will press brake and you will stop. Anywhere, if it's in front of your house, say stop. The driver will stop at that point and you will get down. Like their culture is so different. Like it's really, really different. So that's everything you guys need to know about this video. So if you are an aspirant of the University of Benin, you just got admission or you are still hoping, you know, and if you know somebody that is also an aspirant of the University of Benin, just got admitted or is still hoping to get admitted, you should want to share these videos to them so that they would know more about their university. Okay, so guys, we've come to the end of this video. Like I've talked too much, my mouth is spinning me. We've come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment. And if there are some things that I forgot to mention out in this video, please state it out in the comment section, okay, so that other people could also see it, because I'm sure probably I did not say everything. I'm sure I don't say, especially the part of the off-campus. Like I said, if you want to know more about off-campus life, just DM me on my Instagram. I'm going to leave my Instagram name on the screen so you guys can see it. Just DM me on my Instagram and I would, you know, I'm going to like make research for you guys and get back to you. With all that said, guys, we've come to the end of this video successfully, and this is a goodbye until my next video. Bye.